The Second Industrial Revolution. Sounds like a sequel, right? Here's the short version. Electricity, the internal combustion engine, modern chemicals, and the assembly line. These inventions supercharged industry, they reshaped cities, and rewired daily life. Definition first. The Second Industrial Revolution is the phase of rapid industrialization after the steam and textiles era. Think power sockets instead of steam pipes, steel instead of brittle iron, and factories that ran like clockwork. Quick timeline. 1870s, steel gets cheap and reliable with open hearth processes. Dynamo generators turn motion into electricity. Telegraph lines lace continents. Bell patents the telephone in 1876. 1880s, Edison lights up streets. Tesla and Westinghouse push AC power across distances. Chemical giants in Germany synthesize dyes, fertilizers, pharmaceuticals. 1890s, oil refining scales up. The internal combustion engine escapes the lab and meets the road. Urban electrification begins to change night into day. 1900s to 1910s, mass production arrives. In 1913, at Ford's Highland Park plant, the moving assembly line slashed car assembly time from 12 hours to about 90 minutes. Prices fall. Ownership spreads. By 1914, the industrial world runs on networks, power grids, railways, telephones, and complex supply chains. So, what actually changed? Energy. Electricity becomes the master utility. Materials. Steel frames make skyscrapers and long bridges possible. Chemistry. Science leaves the workshop and enters the lab. Production. Standardized parts and assembly lines make goods faster and cheaper. Communication and transport. Telephones, typewriters, and cars shrink distance and speed up business. Who benefited most? The United States surged ahead. Germany leapt from follower to leader in chemicals, electrical engineering, and research universities. Britain remained a financial powerhouse, and a naval powerhouse, though some industries lagged. France industrialized steadily. Belgium industrialized steadily. Japan, after the Meiji Restoration, sprinted to catch up. Textiles, shipbuilding, and later heavy industry. Places lacking capital, infrastructure, or stable institutions were largely left behind, or drawn in as suppliers under unequal terms. Big picture, this era didn't just add machines, it connected them. Networks plus standardization created compounding gains, lower costs, higher volumes, and new jobs. Alongside that came harsh factory conditions, urban crowding, and volatile boom-bust cycles. It powered empires and set the stage for world wars. Takeaways you can use today. 1. Electrify the bottleneck. Put power where precision matters. 1. Standardize before you scale. Interchangeable parts unlock exponential growth. 1. Build networks. Value lives in the connections, grids, platforms, logistics. 1. Pair innovation with policy. Tech moves faster than society unless you plan for workers, safety, and equity. From the light switch to the assembly line, the Second Industrial Revolution is the blueprint behind modern life, and a warning label for what happens when technology outruns governance.